All right, this is an intriguing lead. Anthony Scaramucci meeting with Michael Cohen in prison. What's going on with that? Charlie Gasparino here.
Well, as you know, they were both big-time Trump supporters.
Big time.
I mean, you know, Anthony used to be on the financing side. Michael Cohen, longtime Trump lawyer, fixer, bagman, whatever you want to call it, the guy that set up payments to his alleged mistresses. So they both basically supported him for many years, and they both had falling outs with him. And what's fascinating is that...
And not just falling out.
No, like, they're both going on. They're going on a jihad against the president. They both want to see him basically not reelected in 2020. We got a tip that that there was a prison meeting where Mooch would go up to Otisville, the Federal Correction Institute in Otisville, where Michael Cohen is serving a 3-year sentence for, you know, various crimes, including crimes he committed.
By the way, can that sentence be reduced, or is it?
Well, you know, one of the things about the story, and it's on FoxBusiness.com, is that Scaramucci said his lawyers are trying to get the thing reduced.
Right.
The way it was pitched to us is that meeting was occurring because they're both going to team up to try to figure out a way to dislodge Trump, to spread dirt on him. Scaramucci told us that's not the case. They didn't really talk about Trump. You know, this was
oh, come on.
That's what he told us. It's a personal friendship meeting. They're longtime friends.
Never mentioned the president.
He says, well, he didn't quite go that far, but he said that, you know, they didn't meet to discuss how to attack.
Where did the Scaramucci thing sour so fast?
See, that makes no sense. He claims to me that, you know, it was like an evolution. It was like, you know, one step too far was, I can't remember which step that was, to be honest with you. He told me the step. But, you know, it was an accumulation of things. And we should point out, about a year ago today, or this month, he put out a fawning pro-Trump book. Right. Donald Trump, the blue-collar president. I guess that didn't age so well. You know, so what's fascinating about this meeting, it comes on the heels of how Scaramucci has now gone public saying he's going to start an anti-Trump super PAC to raise money. You know, remember, he's
for a Republican challenger, or in the fall with the general election?
He wasn't, you know, I read the stuff. It wasn't too specific. I have to go back and maybe read it again. But what's interesting is that, you know, Anthony is a hedge fund salesman. He actually sells a fund of funds. It's like an investment product that invests in various hedge funds that he sells.
He's an investor in a restaurant, too. Right?
Yeah, the place that you didn't like the food there.
I did, too. I like the food very, very much.
It's actually pretty good, right?
Yeah. It's no Olive Garden, but then again, what can it?
And yes, of course. Right. Anything's a step up for you. You know, given Olive Garden. The Fox cafeteria is a step up for you. But in any event, I mean, he could raise a lot of money from Wall Street guys because that's his base.
Okay. You're a little persnickety today.
You were playing hooky for how many days? Do you just like sit around in your bathrobe and walk around?
That's exactly
order your kids around.
I hate you
to fill up my martini glass.
Do
you have a cigarette with the long stem on it?
I promise.